Welcome back to Dazzy Cars. Today's car is what happens when common sense steps aside and performance takes control. Because the vehicle in front of us today doesn't care that it's an SUV. It doesn't care about stereotypes, fuel savings, or playing it safe. The BMW X5 M Competition new generation exists to dominate emotionally, mechanically, and visually. This is BMW M taking a family-sized luxury SUV and injecting it with supercar-level aggression, race-bred engineering, and unapologetic attitude. It's loud without being obnoxious, luxurious without being soft, and brutally fast without losing control. This isn't just an X5 turned up a little. This is a full-blown M weapon. Now let's talk about the exterior, because the X5 M Competition makes its intentions clear before you even turn the engine on. This SUV looks angry standing still. The massive kidney grille sits front and center, bold and intimidating, flanked by sharp, modern headlights that feel laser-focused. The front bumper is aggressive, sculpted with large air intakes that aren't decorative, they're functional, feeding air to cool a powertrain that works hard. The hood has subtle muscular lines that hint at the monster underneath. From the side, the proportions are pure power. Wide fenders, massive wheels, and a planted stance make this SUV look like it's gripping the road even when parked. The M-specific mirrors, side vents, and trim details remind you this isn't a regular X5. And then you get to the rear, quad exhaust tips, an aggressive diffuser, and a presence that feels more track-ready than school-run friendly. BMW didn't try to hide what this is. They leaned into it fully. This is an SUV that doesn't blend in. It dominates lanes, parking lots, and attention. It looks expensive, aggressive, and fast because it is all three. Now let's talk about moving inside, because the interior of the X5 M Competition is where luxury and performance collide. Open the door and you're immediately greeted by M-specific sport seats that look and feel incredible. They're heavily bolstered, supportive, and finished in premium materials that remind you this is still a high-end BMW. You sit high, but you feel locked in. The steering wheel is thick, leather-wrapped, and perfectly shaped, with M buttons that let you customize the car's personality instantly. The cabin design is modern, clean, and technology-packed. Digital displays dominate the dashboard, giving you performance data, navigation, and customization at your fingertips. Ambient lighting adds drama without feeling gimmicky, and the build quality is exactly what you expect at this level: tight, solid, and premium everywhere you touch. Now let's talk about comfort and technology, because despite all that aggression, the X5 M Competition is shockingly livable. The ride, while firm, is refined. Adaptive suspension allows this SUV to calm down when you want it to, making daily driving completely manageable. Long highway trips are comfortable, quiet, and smooth. This is where BMW's engineering brilliance really shows, the ability to switch personalities at the press of a button. Technology is cutting edge. The infotainment system is fast, responsive, and intuitive. Digital gauges are crisp and configurable. Driver assistance features are present to make everyday driving easier, but they never overshadow the performance focus. Everything feels driver-oriented. This is a cockpit, not a lounge. Now let's talk about the heart of the beast, because this is where the X5 M Competition stops being impressive and starts being outrageous. Under the hood sits a twin-turbocharged V8 producing well over 600 horsepower. In an SUV, let that sink in. Press the throttle and the response is immediate, violent, and addictive. This thing launches. The acceleration feels unreal for something this size, pinning you back into your seat as the world rushes toward you at an alarming rate. The sound is deep, aggressive, and unmistakably M. It doesn't scream like a naturally aspirated engine, it roars with authority. Gear shifts are quick, decisive, and satisfying. This SUV doesn't hesitate, it attacks. Now let's talk about handling, because this is where expectations are completely shattered. The X5 M Competition should feel heavy. It should feel awkward, but it doesn't. BMW's M engineers worked magic here. The steering is precise and confidence-inspiring. Body roll is minimal, grip is insane. Through corners, this SUV feels composed, planted, and shockingly agile. It doesn't feel like you're driving something that weighs what it does. It feels focused, controlled, purpose-built. All-wheel drive helps put power down efficiently, making this beast usable in real-world conditions. This isn't just straight-line speed, this is controlled performance. Now let's talk about safety and pricing. Safety-wise, the X5 M Competition is loaded. Strong structural integrity, advanced braking systems, stability control, and modern driver assist features make this a secure place to be, even when pushing limits. As for pricing, this sits firmly in premium performance territory. It's expensive, no doubt, but you're paying for something very specific, a luxury SUV that performs like a sports car and makes no apologies for it. As we reach the emotional ending, the BMW X5 M Competition represents excess done right. It's irrational, it's overpowered, it's aggressive, and that's exactly why it's special. In a world slowly moving toward efficiency and restraint, this SUV exists to remind us that driving can still be thrilling, that performance still matters, that emotion still sells. If this kind of unapologetic automotive passion is what you live for, make sure you're subscribed to Dazzy Cars. This channel is about celebrating cars that make you feel something, whether that's excitement, admiration, or pure adrenaline. And before you go, don't forget the Lexus RX 450h older generation video is already uploaded on the channel right now. If you want to see the complete opposite philosophy, calm, comfort-focused hybrid luxury that quietly changed America's SUV market, go watch that RX 450h review right now. 2 SUVs, 2 mindsets. One love for cars. I'll see you there right here on Dazzy Cars.